did Game 2 feel like, and what did it feel like when you were on the floor? What did you see on the film, and was it different?
I think we just got to bring up the intensity, more attention to detail, especially in how guys like to drive and get to the basket and plays I like to make. So just lock in a little more.
How happy were you for Charles getting the Hornets job?
I was really happy. Sad to see him go, but extremely happy. He deserves it, and been with him for a minute now. So to see him as a head coach and to beat him every time we play him is going to be great.
Well, what did you kind of tell him when you first saw him after all the news and everything?
Just hugged him, told him I loved him, and how happy I was for him because, obviously we've been through a lot together. So to see even before when there was kind of a chance for him to be a head coach and him not get it, but to see it now, and I think the timing might be right. So you just happy for you guys,
Jrue, did you agree, with Jalen's assessment that it was an unacceptable defensive performance in Game 2?
Yeah, I don't think that we played to the standard that we usually play to, and especially at Game 2 in a playoff game and against a team like this, we can't have that.
Do you think it was more effort-wise, tactical?
I think it was just a little bit of effort and concentration, not concentrating on the things that we had gone over in the game plan and not executing.
Jrue, people talk a lot about adjustments being made after losses especially, but how important is it to just rely on those habits that you guys have built for 9-10 months now?
I think that's huge. That's where consistency plays in, and being able to go out here and do those things, firsthand or coming out second nature. So I think playing with intent, playing with intensity and competitiveness will be okay.
First year here for you, but the core of this team the last couple of years has been really good on the road in the playoffs. Anything that you've seen, in the series plus now that attributes to that success, or what you saw maybe from your time on a different team?
I think it's just an us against the world type of mentality. Coming to somebody else's house and kind of feeling like everybody's on top of you and trying to break you, but we're different and we're built for it. So here into a hostile environment and coming out and playing, this is literally what we play for, why we like to play the game.
Can you use that Miami series as a template in some ways, like 1 up, 1 down at home, and then you go there and play really well on the road?
Anything can happen in the playoff series, and you get punched in the mouth and you're just going to have to adjust and hit back. So we did that last series, and we plan on doing it today.
Sure. When you got here, Joe had already kind of named Derek the point guard for the team. How have you kind of seen him adapt to that role? What was it like for you to fit in next to him and kind of, just play off him and play off each other in the offense?
Yeah, I think the type of player I am, I feel like I mesh well with pretty much anyone, but seeing the way Derek's been playing, not only in the regular season but in the postseason, that's why he's the point guard. He comes here and he does everything. If it's making a play for someone else, or if it's scoring and going off for 18 in the third or whatever, D. White is that guy. So I think to come here and kind of have that backcourt type of relationship has been great.
What has made him a good point guard this year?
Excuse me?
What has made him a good point guard this year?
Literally everything I just said.
Did you say anything to him after Game 2? Derek,
Did you say anything?
The rough night that he had.
Sorry, say it again?
Derek, did you say anything to him after the rough night?
No. I think that he's had rough nights before, and I feel like, for the most part, has always bounced back. So, again, I think he knows that. I think we know that he knows that we have the utmost confidence in him, and obviously what we expect from him. But he also knows that we have his back, and whatever we can do to make the game easier for him, or I can do to make the game easier for him, D. White's gonna come out here and hoop. So.
Last question. Everything that you guys have been talking about adjusting-wise, it's been about effort. It seems like it's more about you guys and less about what they did in Game 2. Is that accurate?
Yes and no. I think that they turned up their intensity too. I think the first game they didn't play as well as they could have, and they came out that second game and turned up the intensity. Now it's something that we have to do, which is be able to also turn up the intensity, but lock into the game plan and be able to execute that to the best of our ability.
Thank you.
Thank you.